Hey, welcome back to D&D House. A bunch of nerds get together, roll dice, and slay monsters.
Didn't even make it.
Well, it's not on screen, but that's a 14. Very good, Wyatt. This is the die he just rolled. I am shivering. I didn't want him to hit my boots. My minis. Jesus Christ. My minis. It's Monday night, which means tonight we're going to play some My Hero Academia Dungeons and Dragons. Woo! Any announcements?
Yeah. Holy Night Smite. Thanks for resubscribing. And Marcelius. Thanks for resubscribing. Welcome back.
Hey, Jagu. It's been a hot minute, buddy.
Been a little.
See you.
Shoot, other than that, no, don't think we got anything too terribly new in the immediate works.
Cool beans. Lift heavy things, put them down, drink water, hail Satan.
Stretch.
Hey, stretch. We got Ian,
Hey.
Ty, Adriana, Wyatt, and myself, Tafa. We're going to have a great time, guys. I hope all of you are excited to have a great time. With no further ado, let's get right into it. Where last we left our heroes, we have 3 weeks until the beginning of the summer training camp.
Mm-hmm.
Most of our friends are not in town, but there's a small collection of people who are native to Shizuoka. And plus there are plenty of people who live in the nearby prefectures who, maybe if you ask really nicely, they'll go on a road trip to come see you. If you want to say something.
No.
Okay.
No, it's just-
But otherwise, 3 weeks, we're going to pass a lot of time working out and hanging out and wandering around doing nothing, I guess, and contemplating the gravity of our actions. But in the meantime, at the end of this week, you too have a vacation to attend up in Gunma Prefecture north of Tokyo, where you are being taken up to a luxurious resort owned and operated by various important millionaires from different industries in Japan, including some politicians, but most prominently some journalists, some people who produce hero equipment, and people who produce a lot of just like luxury consumer goods. You guys are gonna get the merch, you're gonna get the goods, you're gonna make some connections, and maybe that'll be really helpful when you're fully fledged heroes in a couple of years. But in the meantime, we have another week. So, what are our plans? Last week, one of us went on a really good date. One of us did some really good thinking. Someone cut off a couple loose ends. And,
Hands? Oh.
They were loose.
And you were just taking good care of your friends. So, what are we doing this week?
I want to hang out with Todoroki. I want to find him.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can text him and you know where he lives.
Show up to his house again.
Just show up without unannounced.
I'll do that, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
It probably works better. honestly.
Exactly, that'll work right.
You're
You can't
much more
avoid it.
likely to get him.
Okay.
Just avoid it.
You know that
It is-
loser's home.
Yeah.
I know you're home.
Where we are picking up, it should be a Sunday.
Saturday.
Saturday. It should be a Saturday. Yeah. Don't call me. No, I'm at work. It is a Saturday, and you are welcome to show up at his front door and hope he's there. Cool. Roll a d12 for me. Saturday might be the worst day to go try to visit him.
It's the
clown. The clown opens the door.
11.
11. Not bad. How early do you go?
Like 9.
9 o'clock.
Yeah.
You go
Promptly.
knock on the door at the front of the Todoroki estate, and after about 30 seconds, the door opens. It's Shoto. It's your boy.
Is it watching
Pajamas with like penguins on it.
Fucking Endeavor.
No, he's standing there in his like kind of usual comfortable like streetwear, which is still like really nice pants and shoes and like a long sleeve shirt with a kind of a high neck, but not quite
A
turtle.
onesie and a body pillow.
Not quite turtle, because he doesn't worry
The
about
body pillow has Mina on it.
Oh, God.
he doesn't worry about thermoregulation, so he wears whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Wait, hold on. No.
Yeah, and he's standing there looking at you,
No.
just kind of. Good morning.
Hey, you want to hang out? I want to come and play.
I brought my scooter.
Well, now might not be the. So I do have some time to hang out today, but I have something to attend to for most of the day, so I'm really only free for the next hour, and I was just cleaning up around the house a little bit. What did you have in mind?
I didn't really think they'd get this far, so I was kind of thinking maybe just the park. I can also come back tomorrow.
If we can go to the park on the way to Main Street from here, I think that's feasible. But I can only hang out for probably 45 minutes.
That's fine.
All right. Did you want to? Well, it's a bit of a walk. Give me just one moment.
A couple young teens loitering at the local park.
Exactly.
Good times, man. It's almost like we're normal.
It's almost like we don't have superpowers.
When you think about it, every body pillow is
Stop.
technically has Toru on.
No.
It's on the backside.
Hate
You
that.
just have to take the cover off. Then there's Toru.
Boy, that vibe changed quick.
I needs to read chat.
Vibe check.
Oh, whoops.
Ty's gonna get his vibe checked.
Do you ever just hate everyone? Okay, yeah, you grab Todoroki. You guys are gonna hang out for like, a short while because he's busy today, and he takes a couple minutes. You can come inside. Just wait in the front hall for a minute. And a car pulls up outside, and you guys are. He goes out and jumps in and tells you to join him. It's his family's private chauffeur.
Okay.
Just to illuminate that literal gap for a minute there.
She doesn't say anything about it. She's kind of like, I thought we said we were gonna walk to the.
Well, it's too far to
Whatever.
walk. It's a little too far to walk.
Yeah, she doesn't even question it. She's whatever.
Yeah, he drives you guys down there, and Todoroki thanks him, and then he departs. And yeah, you got like 45 minutes to hang out with Todoroki this morning. What about the rest of us? What are our plans?
I'm laughing at chat. Talking shit about Kite.
Good.
The hate for Kite is so universal. He's getting first-time chats from viewers. Being like, yes, I am mad at him.
Holy fuck! The worst part is that episode's not even up on YouTube yet.
No, that one has not hit YouTube. That's just on the
Oh
blog.
shit!
My Saturday. Oh, I would like to go back and start finishing up this gym ride that I'm running.
Some more working out. You
Yeah.
Probably just quirk training.
more?
Yeah, must work.
More. Okay. So you guys want me to just lump you guys in again for another 3-day cycle, or?
Yeah.
That is totally fine.
Okay, cool.
For 3
So-
days, that puts me to Tuesday.
No rolls acceptable. We're gonna expect you guys spend at least like half of your days for the next 3 days in and out of the gym, just going hard. And yeah, each of you can just take a development point towards whatever you are working on.
Cool. I will need the statistics for what adding hype the extra step of adding hype to my strength will do.
Okay, so you how many?
So currently I can spend 1 hype
Yes.
for the 1d6. This development point puts me at the permanent.
Okay, so you're
Increase
gonna
for
spend
that.
2 points to level up that ability now.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah. Go ahead and so it still works the same way, but you can now spend multiple hype to for the effect up
Okay.
to half of your charisma
Easy peasy.
modifier.
Up to 3.
Yeah, so you could spend 3 hype to boost strength 3d6, a single strength check.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Or
Or
I got 4. Yeah, because this is our second 3-day cycle. Yeah. I had 2 previously because I never spent them. Can I re-unlock my war spear? Is that possible?
I mean, yeah.
is that just
If
one?
you want to spend 2 development points, you can unlock a new weapon tree, or a new weapon on the tree. That's
Cool.
fine.
I'll get my war spear back.
Yeah, we're gonna take back our war spear.
Probably need a second weapon with that because there's no
Yeah.
D7.
I just won't roll an 8.
Yeah, we're gonna roll the d8 and re-roll 8s
Okay.
until you've gotten another weapon. But you should now be at 3 points. You spent 2.
Well, no, I was at 2. This is our
Okay.
second 3-day cycle. So I
you
was
have
at
3.
4.
So you get 1 development point for the 3 days.
Yeah, but we had one last session too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So you get 4 total because
Okay.
you didn't count either
4
of
total.
those.
No.
Gotcha. So I mean, Yeah, you get one more, and you can get another weapon and get your weaponry up to level 3.
I don't want my nunchucks yet.
Just figure a new weapon.
Yeah.
Boy.
I think it's 2 development points for the
Yeah, should be.
Yeah.
Cool. You guys keep working on that, and you have a familiar friend returned from the dead. Your war spear given to you by Yoroi Musha, which you have not seen since you kind of had your existential.
Since I made the
Moment.
fucky wucky.
Since you made the fucky wucky. I hate that.
So wait, is it 2 development points or 4 to level up?
3.
It depends on the ability
Okay,
in question.
I see.
Yeah. Because all of your abilities are going to have separate level tracks, which means you can upgrade everything a lot, but eventually upgrading things will become very time consuming, which is why, quirks kind of just have like a soft limit eventually. Adriana, Ito, yeah, we're just going to hang out at the park with anything you want to talk to me about, or are you just spending time with your friend?
Just spend time with my friend.
Okay.
Is there another day that this works out better for you?
Currently,
Like tomorrow and the next day. And the next day.
In the foreseeable future? Every day?
well, Sundays would work much better. Yes, Sundays are probably my most free day of the week. What about you?
I'm not really doing too much. I have a pretty open schedule. I have to go at the end of the week. But I won that. I told you about that thing. The tags. One of the last ones at your house. We won that, so I've got to go to some resort for a week.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So, in the meantime, Fridays or Sundays, feel free to shoot me a text or just show up at my doorstep, I guess.
Okay.
If my brother answers the door, though, he's going to be very confused. So,
So just smile and be polite.
no, he just probably won't talk to you, and then he'll close the door because that's
Oh.
how he is.
So I can be rude.
No,
No.
you should probably text me beforehand.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Dutch Dog, thanks for gifting 5 subs.
Oh shit! Nice, thank you. Whoa. Just curious, who got those subs?
What do we got? We got Go Commit Dead. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Chad Cupper.
Well, but
Donathan 42.
okay.
We got Philip Picato.
Okay.
Baked 380, who was the first time chatter to say that he was disappointed in Kite.
You know what's remarkable? Because I don't interact with chat, I don't know any of those names. I don't know a single one of those.
I know Donathan,
Hi.
and I know Fake.
Hi, all the new
Now I know
viewers.
Fake.
I appreciate all of you. Fuck. Pop by the Discord. I want to talk to everybody.
Go Commit Dead and Chad Cupper, though.
Thank you for the gifted subs. Yeah, you figure out Fridays, Sundays. Those are good days.
Okay.
Otherwise, yeah, nothing else. We're just hanging out. Yeah. Roll sense motive for me. Not you. Fuck you.
What are you doing?
28. 32, because he's my friend.
32.
I'm trying to ruin things.
Solid.
He's a 17 next.
Solid.
Mm-hmm. Happy birthday. Whose birthday?
It was Dutch Dog.
Hey! Happy birthday, Dutch Dog.
Happy birthday.
You were born.
It's not exactly how gifts are supposed to work. If it's your birthday, people are supposed to give you the gifts, not you give it. You know, the spirit is wonderful.
Mm-hmm. All right. Todoroki
Yeah.
seems distracted. He doesn't seem like he's like fully present. And he's like talking to you, and you guys are walking around the park, and he's present enough. It's not like rude, but you can tell his mind is wandering elsewhere, far and away.
What else do you have for today? What are you up to?
Yeah, he takes a breath. Or he takes like a second and like exhales, and you see like literal steam release from his person, and he just. Well, I'm planning to go see my mother.
What would he have told me up to this
Nothing.
point? Okay.
Nothing at all. You're his
What-
closest friend.
What
You
do
don't
I
know shit.
know about Endeavor's wife publicly?
Like for dinner?
Have you researched Endeavor?
I'm probably passively, like when finding out that he was like his son was in my class.
Okay. I mean, then roll a nobility check for me. That is the purpose of the skill.
Yeah.
Why would you do
13 plus 4.
I can't believe you've done this.
17.
17. I'd say, especially with how close you are to Todoroki, that's enough. That you would know. It's not like super public, but it's not a secret by any means. It's just not something people really talk about. Is that Endeavor's wife, like, she's been confined to psychiatric care for a long time.
Divorce!
They're still together. He's still married to her, and you don't really know anything about the nature of her relationship or their relationship or her relationship to her children. But yes, you know that she's been confined to psychiatric care for about a decade.
Perfectly fine.
That sounds fun. If you ever want someone along.
Thank you. I'm not sure that would be permitted, but if
I can be sneaky.
no, if I feel like I need somebody with me, I always have my older sister.
It's not if you need someone, it's if you want someone. You know, that's like a whole part of your life.
Yeah, you can't take someone and just like, yeah, no, sorry.
It's just an offer. It's not me trying to push anything. So you never have to guess about it, you know? Just out in the open.
I don't think I know how to differentiate between needing someone and wanting someone. You know, I understand, like, academically, the difference.
He knows when he goes on Pornhub.
Stop!
Sorry, Hero Hub.
The chat when they drew Denki's mom. I hate you. It was so good.
So what?
I can't make that official. I can't do it, but it's so good. You know, academically I understand the difference, but I just, you know, I always fumble it in my mind. I feel like they always come out the same. No, I would appreciate your company, and I always appreciate your company. I just, for starters, don't think you would be permitted at the facility. And also, as much as I think my mom would like to meet some of my friends, I don't think the time is right.
There?
But thank you.
Like I said, offer's always open.
You guys hang out at the park for a little while, and it's nice. He asks you if you need a ride home or if you want to walk. It's not too far. Well, no, you live at UA now, not the dorms. Or the apartments. So, I mean, yeah, if you want to ride back to the school, he'll help you out there, or you can catch public transit. Whatever.
And then you just get me closer to the center of town.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he takes a diversion with the family chauffeur, who is just silent. This big man sitting in the front seat, not a word. And before long, you've arrived kind of closer to like a bus station. And Todoroki gets out. He kind of gives you like that nice half bow. And there's kind of just like this like weird hesitation that kind of crosses his face. And then he just reaches out and like to give you a high five. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah.
See you around, right?
Friday or Sunday.
Yeah.
Make it a little easier on you.
See you around.
Let me know how your visit goes.
Hands in his pockets, walks back to the car. He's gone. Troubled guy. Good guy.
Oh boy.
He has no idea how to fucking talk to people. Meanwhile,
You're not.
Holy Nice Might, thanks for the 100 biddies.
everyone, you three, roll d12s. Attack! No, I'm just kidding.
7.
9.
L. Sorry.
What?
L for here.
Hair. Okay. I mean, the three of you, you're all at UA's gym, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I live there.
That's true.
Realistically, we're probably if you're lifting, we're probably together.
Yeah, totally.
Two of our classmates
Summer.
are at the gym right now. Extraordinarily, of the 5 classmates who live in town, 2 of them are here right now, while the 3
Lads.
of you are. It's Jiro and Bakugo. Yeah. Cute girl, raging animal. It's fine.
Well, I wonder which one I'm going to hang out with.
He's more of a boiling he's a boiling kettle, you know. He's not quite exploding.
Simmering.
He's simmering. He's got a lot of energy that's just sitting under the surface there now. But yeah, you guys see some of your friends, and it's a good time. But yeah, unless any of you want to bother them for anything, go hang out with them maybe after the gym or whatever.
Yeah,
That's gonna be.
I want to bother Jiro.
Cool.
I
Yeah.
kind of have to at this point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you go over. You go. Are you tiny or are you big?
Well, I'm big.
Fuck.
I'm at the gym.
Yeah, you can go over to Jiro, and she's doing. She's just mostly working on cardio because that's what she's good for. She can't lift a goddamn thing in a tiny frame.
I'll wander over to maybe Tom Bakugo a little bit.
Fuck. And yeah, you can start talking to her. And she's, oh, hey.
Hey, you want you like go like if you just want to like after.
You want to hang out after we?
Yeah, yeah, and do like do.
You know.
So we can hang out, but I do have to go home. You can come home with me, but I need to go practice for a little bit, and I want to spend some more time with my dad while he's still in town. He's
Sure.
only going to be here, I think, till Monday night, and you can come hang out.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Yeah, you get to watch Jiro play guitar with her dad. That's pretty fucking dope. He doesn't even comprehend that.
I stayed big the whole time.
Sorry.
Just on the couch. Just take up as much room as possible.
I
Just
hate that so much. No, you should be small.
language completely going out the window. Ability to talk
Grunts.
just about completely gone.
Every man's dream for his dog. Fucking hate that. I hate that so much. All right, and you go hang out with Bakugo, who's currently lifting weights. I mean, yeah, he's a pretty strong guy. He's got a lot of stamina. He can fucking do it. And as soon as you wander over, he just kind of looks at you. Hey, what do you want?
I'm just looking at your calves. Don't mind me.
He just kind of like looks at you like.
Chicken calves! Skipping leg day, bitch.
All right. Yeah, he goes back to doing his curls for a couple more sets, and then he like just sets them down. He's just seriously, what the hell do you want?
What does that mean?
I told you, dude.
Get the hell away from me! And then he goes to the next station. Is that it? Just terrorizing Bakugo.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Cool. Kite's behaving.
There you are doing curls again.
You know, you can hit legs once in a while, buddy.
It's like, I hit legs! Shut up! And he's gone. That's you just get that across the gym.
I'll hit your legs in the face!
That's what Kaminari says.
Stop it. Stop it. Don't even get started on Kaminari. Boy, does too many sit-ups. All right. Yeah, you guys are done with Saturday. And Sunday and Monday are gonna look, mostly the same. Going to the gym. Ito, got any plans for the next 2 days of the week, or pretty casual?
Yeah, it'd be pretty casual. Like, I'd probably go to the gym and stuff, but nothing to like. It wouldn't be like core training just yet.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit later.
I mean, yeah, if you want to improve a hit point per day, go for it.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, you really need that.
Yeah,
How many are you down still?
I have 53 total.
Oh yeah, and I didn't ask. Did you guys apply to hit the XP I sent in chat?
No.
Oh,
I have
no.
3,200. Let's do that real quick. I think that might level up 3 of you.
No.
No, pretty close.
So that puts us. It was 32. You said
3,200.
32. So that puts us at
46.3.
Oh yeah, 46.3. Okay, so I did already.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay, you're still
Yeah,
off.
we're
Okay.
still off. We're looking for 53 total.
Yeah. Okay.
Not there.
Tight ahead of the curve. Tight, world class butcher
star.
of men. War crimes enjoyer.
I feel like I
Meat
should have
is
gotten
meat.
more.
Meat is meat. I hate that. Okay. Yeah, and we're just powering through, just going to the gym, having a good time. Yeah. Yeah. Next couple days are a bit of a blur. That night you went out to go hang out with Jiro at her family's house, but fuck knows how much of it you remember. Your brain's like so fried at that point. You remember loud noises.
Big Zhao remembers.
You remember, yeah. Big Zhao remembers loud noises and a tall blonde man.
Big Zhao likes loud
Big
noises.
mouth. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Firm handshake.
Yeah.
Crushed hand.
How much hype can I spend on strength to
Fuck,
crush his
stop.
hand?
No, you can crush your father's hand.
Oh.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah, and then after they're done playing instruments and stuff, and her dad goes back upstairs to work in his office, you guys just like eat ice cream and hang out downstairs. Mom's like in and out. It's just nice. It's nice.
100%.
Yeah, you guys get through that weekend, and into the beginning of the next week. So got a couple days, and we've all done some good gymming, some good working out. Well, what are we gonna do for the next 3?
I want to do core training now.
Okay, it's time.
I want to do more core training too, yeah.
Yep. Okay. So I'm assuming the same.
I'm good to keep
3
going
days?
with that. Yeah.
Mhm.
I need
Yes.
some more points.
And never tree.
No, cork training.
Damn, I'm just bad at guessing.
He's a 50-50.
I know. The butchery of men. It's like, come
What am
on.
I working on this time though? There's a couple of things that need lined up.
I think you've drawn more blood than you've done any studying this semester.
That seems fair.
Oh God, it's probably realistic.
So that's 3 development points.
1 per the 3 periods.
One from the 3.
3 per day, 3-day period. Yeah. You guys can all go ahead and just take another development point. And who's working on? Is anyone at the point where they think they can level up anything?
I think I want to level my damage up again.
Shit. Okay, so it's going to be level 3 now.
Uh-huh.
Go for it.
Which is 3 development points, right? It's
yeah.
1 development
Yeah.
point per each level that you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I? So what is it? What is that?
Your current damage is it should be
4d6. It's,
d6 per half level plus 1d6, right?
yeah.
Okay, fun.
What would it take to up the damage dice type? Or d8.
It would be gradual, but we could up your bonus damage dice. I'm gonna give you the option here. Yeah, do you want to bump that to d6 per level plus a d8? Or do you want to bump it to? Actually, not. That's probably not. Yeah, that's like nothing. We could feasibly do it to d6 per level plus 2d6 or d6 per level plus d10.
What do you mean d6 plus d10?
We're just increasing your bonus damage die by 2 jumps.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see. Cool.
I think that feels fair.
Perfect.
I think that feels fair.
Uh-huh.
2d6 might be a lot, so I think d10 feels fair.
No, I think so.
And then 2d6 would be next. So yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Here is possibly just a feasibility question for you then.
Yeah.
Can I spend hype to increase my size as Big Zhao? Can I simply get bigger?
Ian, I will give you. This is something I've been waiting for. So I will tell you this: if you can get your strength up to a 7 and your con up to a 5 at the same time,
Easy.
whether that's by temporary means or not.
Yeah, all I have to do is spend 1 hype and roll at least a 2 on the d6.
Oh shit!
Right? Or a 4 on the d6. Now I can spend 3 d6, so it's almost guaranteed.
What's your con?
My con is already a +5.
Oh no!
Yeah, my con's already a 20.
And your strength's a
my
6,
strength's
a 5.
My strength's a 20. Yeah, it's a 5.
Okay.
So in order to improve to a
Bigger
7, I just
Zhao.
got to increase it by 4. I can increase it by
Bigger
3d6 in
Zhao.
one go.
Bigger Zhao.
So I need to increase it by 3 plus. Yeah, I need to increase it by
Yeah.
4 total. So,
So-
I'm almost on
Oh,
minimum,
and make
guaranteed
it
that.
It'll be
Nothing
expensive,
else better.
Okay.
but if you want to, with the understanding that your strength has to be 7, your con has to be 5
Yeah.
currently.
Yeah.
So that means you'd have to spend at least 1 hype just to get there,
Yeah.
and then spend more hype to increase size. Not like doubling physically the way that a size increased spell would, but you get all the benefits of a size increase statistically.
I get the.
and
Yeah.
you just get a little.
I get the
bit
size
here.
increase without the obvious
Yeah.
+2 to strength, -2 to dex,
Yeah.
yip yaps of it. But I get the increased dice.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. You
the
get
physicals.
and the reach.
Yeah, I get the reach. I would get the increase to CMB and CMD, and the -2 attack rolls.
Yeah. Yeah. You got it.
Yeah, I know. The
Just not the
size
stat
categories.
buffs, but that's fine. Yeah, I'll let you. I absolutely let you.
How much hype would I have to spend?
Probably 2 per round.
Okay, I will spend my level up point to do that.
That is disgusting. We have a new ability on your tree.
New ability.
Fuck.
Get
Okay.
bigger, boy.
Yeah, so you're going to be going up to, and it's not a lot right now, but you're going to go to probably like 7.5 feet. Maybe 8 pushing it. Just
8 with the
temporarily.
mohawk.
Yeah, with the mohawk. I like the idea that like your feathers get like wilder and spikier. You know?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's like a Power Rangers power up.
It's like a Super Saiyan thing,
Yeah.
except it doesn't change color. It just
Super Saiyan.
gets the wilder. The hair gets
Your
bigger.
eyebrows get even
My eyebrows get
more
even
intense,
angrier.
more angled, like little spiky. Yeah. Your beak gets a little longer and a little curved.
A little nub at the
It just
top.
becomes Giga Zhao.
Yeah, exactly.
Please call it.
Giga Zhao.
I imagine your
This is
head,
Mega
your
Zhao.
head
We'll
like
get
just
Giga
doesn't
Zhao.
get
Giga
bigger
Zhao
as his
comes
body
later.
does, so it's continuously getting smaller.
No,
and smaller.
fuck you. What is this, Doge Knight? Get that out of here.
Perfect. Spin 2, and I have to have +7 strength.
Yeah. So then that means you're going to be spending 3 per round to achieve this form, effectively.
Holy Nice Smite, thanks for the 100 biddies. Good God, yes.
Now, if we get to a permanent +7, you won't have to spend 3 per round anymore.
Yeah, at least 3 per round.
At least 3 per round. And let's just, between you and I, go over that then. So that's +1 to CMB, CMD.
-1 to attack rolls, -1 to AC.
Yep.
And then I get size up on
Yep.
damage die, basically, at that
Yep,
point is
so-
all the bonus would be.
All your D6s become D8s, which is gross. And you get 10-foot reach.
Yep. That's right, yeah, the reach.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay. It also, and this is a back end thing for anyone wondering. This will also affect DCs for some medium creatures to grapple him or break out of grapples and things like that. So
The hair gets more intense, but the head does not grow. The head is still
that's what Wyatt was
normal
saying.
1'6" Zhao size.
And then as you get bigger and bigger, the head just
Yeah,
continues
the
to
head stays the
look
same
more
size,
and
but
more
the feathers
freakish.
get crazier.
Weirdly, the head might be closer to proportionate now. Yeah. Just a big Zhao. I'm excited.
bigger Zhao.
Starts growing like feathers from the
Oh yeah, 100%.
Backs, elbows,
Yeah,
and
start getting like
back
the
then,
dinosaur
calves.
design feathers.
New special power, bigger.
Bigger. That's exactly. I am simply bigger.
You are just building towards JoJo Pillarman status,
Yeah.
which I appreciate.
Yeah.
That's,
Want to be a macabre?
that's literally the joke. So, good stuff. The Junior Olympians are going to love that.
Yeah. So that's all this entire like spring training session is just going into summer. Oh shoot, I mislabeled it.
Oh.
I meant labeled spring break.
July.
You know, July, spring.
Spring break.
Spring break. Yeah, that's what it's.
Okay.
But yeah, this entire training sesh is all about things that I want to utilize, things that I want to get done. But now that the Junior Olympics are like coming soon, and it's like, oh, and also like I had to just fight a gigantic raging purple troll thing that totally put me on my ass. And I feel like if I was bigger and hit things harder, that wouldn't have been the case as much.
We're having a Rocky montage, but also doing what every man in Hollywood does.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Kite, you're not upgrading anything yet.
Yeah.
Still sitting. Okay.
I want a new weapon.
Okay, so you should have 2 points now, and then if you get a third, you'll be able to upgrade again.
Well, I should have 3 after this one.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You spent. You had 4, spent 2 on the
Spent
weapon.
2, my bad.
Now you have.
Yeah.
You're right.
So now I have
Cool.
0.
I got you covered.
By halfway through this next week, you get nunchucks back. Very good. Are they 3-piece or 2-piece?
I'll go 3-piece.
I
Or
love-
no, they're 2-piece because I have 2 of them.
They're 2, yeah.
Okay,
So the 3 sectional wouldn't make a lot of
Yeah,
sense.
but wouldn't work too well.
that's fair. Still, we love 3-stick nunchucks. Okay, and Ito, nothing new for you yet? Still just working on it? Very good, boy. Very good, lads. We're good.
I'm only down 1 half point.
So you're done.
4 is max, so yeah.
You're max. What at?
I'm at 53 right now.
That's disgusting.
so.
That's terrible.
It's so low.
That's so low. What is everyone else at?
Because my con's only
Not,
1.
not you. You're higher level.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
90.
I mean, they're still above
91
me.
big, 42 small.
My
Oh,
con,
yeah, 91 now, you motherfucker.
Yeah. I made sure to do that just for you.
I only have 1 con.
You son of a-
'Cause
Okay.
I'm max at like 96.
I think a 90 is my max.
You haven't been taking the extra hit point every level? The
No, I
class
take
favor?
skill. I take
you take the skill point?
I need a skill
Little
point.
Zhao takes the skill point.
I need skill points.
So yeah, we're getting through to
Character's
about
so bad.
Thursday, and there's nothing anyone wants to do that's special between Tuesday and Thursday. Cool. Yeah, that's.
I scream on Wednesday. Like I just hit the
I
balcony
fall
and
out
just
of bed.
squeal, you know?
Very good. I hate it. Yeah. You guys. Everyone roll d12s for me, and then we're gonna get on to the weekend.
5.
Still weekendo. Oh shit. 12.
Wait, what are you rolling?
D12.
12?
Oh.
Okay, cool. 10.
A holy night of smite. Thank you for the 1,000 biddies. Oh, I almost forgot. Ian, don't forget to ask for that armor. Oh, Melissa Shield promised me fucking armor,
did.
boys. Yeah. Can I send the email about that and be like, yo, so like that gauntlet that Midoriya had?
Oh shit.
Can I have that?
I'm super. Zhao is very not interested in defensive wear, besides the fact that his cup is steel plated, and that's that's important to him.
Yeah.
And nano armor's cool and all, but like some fucking meaty cestises.
Like your body regenerates.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. It comes back every time Big Zhao wants to show off. It's part of my quirk and how things work. But like, some like crazy fisty wraps. I'd send an email about that.
Yeah. I'm gonna assume you've sent that email already.
Hey, I don't know if you remember me from the tower, that horrible time with the people with the guns. It's me, Zhao. If you remember, you talked about this armor stuff.
Roll 3d6 for me.
Give me one of those. That is 8 total.
Things have been. Oh wow, that's really good. That's incredible.
Is it?
Things have been
Okay, cool.
really busy for her because
I don't doubt
Yeah.
it. Yeah. That's like part of the email too. I'm sure things have been busy for you, what with cleaning up all the security defenses that we destroyed, and the villains, and your dad almost getting shot.
The body.
Your secret relationship with me related to All Might.
Stop. But yeah, no. She emails you back just along the lines of like, "Hey, it's really good to hear from you. I'm really glad that you're emailing me. I'm all right. Things are all right. Things are really hard for my dad and I right now, but we're gonna get through it. And I'm going back to school soon." She says, "You want the defensive wear that I gave Midoriya with the red mid gauntlet?"
Do you have like an offensive version?
So she texts you back. Yeah, she emails you back about that.
You looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Yeah, she emails you back. So those gauntlets, the one she designed for Midoriya, is built for hyper concussive absorption, which is just like you punch hard, you don't punch that hard, right?
Yeah.
And she says, I can make you something similar that will grow and expand around you and will enhance your combat capabilities. Sound good?
That sounds so amazingly wonderful, especially now that I've just realized that I am at risk of completely tearing my Speedo with my new power. You're the best! XOXOXOXO. But as a friend, LOL. Ciao.
I know you're into
Okay.
Midoriya.
They're cousins.
I'm assuming you.
Fucked up.
Yeah. So
Yeah. American.
you said that 8 days.
Yo!
We'll have it done in 8 days. And
Okay,
then there will
alright.
be a couple days of shipping and processing.
Okay.
And then it will be
And then I can
2
try
days.
some shit out.
Yes, that could have been much longer, but 3d6 not bad. Below average. So, in 8 days, precisely, I will tell you exactly how that works. I already have that in my mind because it's a really fun item.
I also go to the mall and buy like extra elastic quadruple XL Speedos. Just
Yeah.
the tight fit wouldn't. If I'm using my new power, I would tear my pants. Ripped his pants. I knew I shouldn't mope around, I shouldn't curse, but the pain feels so much worse.
I hate it. I hate it.
Cause winding up with no one is a lot less fun. Come on.
No, it's all good.
That episode came out in like 2001.
No, it's like 1991.
Let a bird
It was
from
no,
a
it's not
sun.
old.
They're
Sand in your
90s.
butt.
It was
Yeah, I
98.
know.
It was
Okay, it was
I
late
just-
90s.
Yeah.
I just wasn't indulging
Worst part is,
you.
I made that joke at the college the other day. And my classmate was like, "Oh yeah, thanks. I feel old." And I'm like, "Yeah, me too." Cool, good stuff all around. Cool. We're getting on to the weekend, so we're going to be looking at Friday through Saturday. At this point, you guys leave Friday afternoon, so you really
Okay.
don't get like a cycle in on Friday.
Yeah.
Where you
Okay.
can hang out with all your friends if you guys want to grab the lads for the morning,
Yeah.
and if you want to make sure Kite's packed.
You packed, you get your stuff, you pack your underwear, you get the clean underwear. You just got a new pack of clean underwear. Did you open up the clean underwear for the new pack for your adventure?
How long am I gone?
You'll be back Monday morning.
Oh, fuck. I thought this was an afternoon.
It's alright, I already packed your bag. Here you go. I did it.
It just like ruffles out of my feathers.
Thanks, buddy.
It's got all your favorites.
I have favorites?
Yeah. You wear like the same 5 things every week.
Yeah, that's why I'm confused at why I have favorites. That's all I have.
Ito, you also get a text from your father because you guys were planning on hanging out in the city, right?
Yeah.
Sometime. So because he's the parent who signed off on you going on this trip, right? He texts you and asks if instead of flying back to Shizuoka after your little vacation, he drives up to Gunma from Tokyo and picks you up instead. And then he can take you back home to Tokyo, and you can just spend like a day with him, and then he'll bring you back to Shizuoka.
How long is the drive?
For him,
Well, no, like how long would the drive be from there to Tokyo to Shizuoka?
I think it's about the same distance as going up to Shizuoka. So the drive would be like 4 hours in a car, but if you guys take the train, it'll be like less than 2 hours.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I was making sure it wasn't turning like an afternoon with him into like an 8-hour,
No,
12-hour thing. I'm like, oh, that's a
you'd be
little much.
spending at most 6 hours with them, like
That's chill, yeah.
4 in 2 different trains, and then 2 hours in Tokyo with your dad.
That's cool. He's fine with that.
Okay. I believe. Yeah. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Kite, because you are going out on this vacation, The school's going to let you go because there are going to be pro heroes present at the event you are going to. But either way, you are still being escorted by police to the airport and being picked up by police at the airport.
I mean, the pro heroes at the last event really didn't stop anything, so.
You also have to, well, okay, fine. You also have to sit near the air marshal.
Oh, I gotta, damn it. Fine.
That'll be alright. Other than that, you guys, Friday through Saturday, yeah, we all spend Friday morning together.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you see off your girlfriend, see off your brother, have a good time. I mean, he's basically your brother now. He doesn't have a family. You're all he's got.
Yeah, he's always been my brother.
Yeah. Good guy. When's Daibo gonna sign an adoption paper? He hasn't even signed your adoption.
Yeah.
Who am I kidding?
Yeah.
Imagine he adopts your friend before he adopts you.
Fuck.
You know,
he'd like Kite though. He would.
He would.
Probably does.
Like Kite. He likes him even now that he's seen him on World Star a couple of times.
Just like that kid, he's old money and he's got style.
It's actually just because he thought that he already adopted you, but he didn't
Way
realize
more
you didn't
violent.
have.
Play with a blade, you know. Yeah.
Could be ridiculous.
Then Friday morning, yeah, we'll just hang out. Nothing special.
Nothing special.
Do we tell does anyone tell each other about the new powers they're learning and the new shit they can do at the gym?
No.
No. Fuck. Cool. Could be a secret. Could be a surprise.
Yeah, we
I
see
was
each other at the gym. We know we're training. It's just kind of like, yeah, man, get at it.
I was keeping my shit secret.
Sometimes you just look over and Zhao's like 8 feet tall and you're like,
Looks a little weird. Looks a little taller for a second.
fuck. All right. And yeah, you guys take off. Meanwhile, you guys, what is your 3-day weekend looking like? More of the same.
I'm just gonna keep at it.
So I should just assume you're just gonna keep.
Yeah, that's a fair assumption until unless there's something special with an NPC going on that comes to me at this point.
Yeah, same.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
I mean,
gonna
you
keep
get texts from
hammering
Jiro all the time.
Yeah. Oh, constantly.
And you still like, yeah.
Constant.
Little Zhao texts Jiro all the time, but like during the day when he's at the gym, Big Zhao can't read. So you know.
In terms of people who aren't in town, obviously you get a lot of people texting in and checking in. Oh, I did. But yeah, the number of people just in the city right now is like.
Yeah. With this 3-day level up point, I would like the ability to spend a point of hype to gain use of an extra feat for a while. Kind of like my adaptability.
Martial
Walrus
flexibility.
Yeah, my martial flexibility.
Something about that.
Yeah. Yeah, that totally works. That's not infeasible. If you want to spend hype for it, it's probably just going to end up looking like 1 hype per round to just take a feat.
Oh, okay.
Does that sound all right to you?
Yeah,
or
one
maybe
per round might
per
be
round might be a
little,
lot.
little
That's-
quick burn.
Mm-hmm.
If it does just like the martial flexibility lasts a minute kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I just can't stack it. It can stack, of course, with like the martial flexibility, but until I improve it, it won't stack kind of deal.
You know, I'm down for you to spend 1 hype for just rounds equal to your charisma.
Okay, that's easy.
6 rounds,
That's
right?
yeah. 6 rounds is almost a minute anyway. Easy.
All right, cool.
Sweet.
That's another level 1 ability. How many different abilities do you have?
That is what? Damage to dice, movement speed, skill checks, attack rolls, strength, big, 7.
Fuck.
Oh, share, 8.
Okay.
Share skills.
And you have no defensive abilities at all.
Nope.
Holy.
Unless I guess technically I can use this extra feat to gain like dodge.
I'm gonna use so many good defensive applications for your quirk too.
Oh, tons.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that's not.
I know you can. I know you can.
I thought of plenty.
Mm-hmm.
But even like the most bare bones. Oh yeah, I want to add that 1d6 to saving throws.
No. Fuck no.
It's not. It's just. It's not happening.
He's the meathead puncher.
I am to hit things, and things are to hit me.
Shit. I love damage tanks, not true tanks. They're so fun. Good old Roadhog. Meanwhile, yeah, you're just doing the same. Is it safe to assume you're going to do the same just until...
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. You each get a development point. Roll a d12s for me.
1.
4.
Ha! I win.
12.
Okay. Walker, don't forget, over summer break is a good time for you to start taking those safety courses with, or to take your second safety course with Snipe. You have 2 remaining, and then you will be permitted to use your very sharp blades with your hero costume. Not in training, of course, but...
I'll send him another email.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can set one up this week then, and I'll just take like
Cool.
2 or 3 rolls from you, and that'll be it. Meanwhile, Ito and Kite.
Let's go.
This is where things get fun and interesting. All right. You guys are blown up to Gunma, which is just like 2 prefectures above Tokyo. Right, it's not that far. It's a nice, beautiful kind of mountainous area, and as you guys are escorted from the airport, both by several like pro heroes who are local area, people you don't really know, and if you want, you could talk to them, you could meet them, but they're just your security detail to make sure you get to the resort safely, and also by police. We're here for you specifically.
What?
God, you didn't have to do this.
It just kind of strikes you like, oh, it's us. It's our 3 buddies from Class 1B who, we haven't seen in a while. We saw 2 of them, I guess, recently, Kaibara and Kamakiri. And yeah, we got Kurohiro.
Fun.
And yeah, it's going to be a good time. You guys get up to this luxurious, beautiful, just kind of like very square estate built up on the side of this mountain with this kind of huge stone foundation at its base, which you think might have been carved from a natural kind of rock bed. As you guys go up the winding mountain path up into and around it, the person driving your taxi seems to be at least like knowledgeable of the estate and asks you guys lots of questions like, oh, are you guys from UA? Like, I recognize you from TV, and you excited to be here for your summer break? Lots of just really basic stuff, but it's like, oh shit, people like you're getting to the point where civilians are like really familiar with you, including in other cities.
Mm-hmm.
At the mall was a little more understandable. You do weird shit at the mall all the time.
What?
But
I will not stand for these accusations. I'm sitting.
We are in a car, so yes.
yeah, you guys head up to the resort, and there are several pro heroes present, and there is a flurry of different adult figures who are all relatively wealthy individuals or people of influence and status. And if you want to really try to learn all their names, I can start throwing some names at you. But otherwise, they just kind of like blast past because you still haven't met anyone who's like interacting with you personally. There's just a lot of handshakes and bowing and they're just throwing names at you and they're like, oh, we're glad to have you here. And after this gauntlet of probably 12 such individuals, men and women alike, finally, we are taken up to our rooms.
I need to wash my hands after all that.
Allowed to settle in.
A lot of people.
Gross.
I can't believe half of them were named Jeff.
I don't think any of them were named Jeff.
You guys have 5 rooms up in this like hallway on the 3rd floor, and yeah, Kaibara, he just fuck. That was a lot, right?
A lot of information.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna remember half of that. Was one of those guys like Disney? Was that? Am I crazy?
No, that was Jeff.
I thought he said Disney.
No, I think he said that he worked for Disney.
No, I don't mean he's literally, but like, yeah, that's like one of the.
Yeah.
like board members for Disney.
Yeah, but I feel like, but I mean, it's a board member. I feel like there's a lot of those. I feel like that's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Shit. There's a lot of rich people here.
I don't want to like pickpocket, but
No.
not a good idea.
Ooh. They always keep it right here,
Yeah,
inside coat pocket.
Kurohiro just like pokes his head like through a shadow in the corner. He's just, weren't they going to give us free stuff anyway?
I guess we'll have to wait and see how good the free stuff is.
It's definitely going to be good.
I hope so.
They flew us out from Shizuoka for free.
It's not that far.
I know, but still.
It is how that counts. How that counts.
Yeah.
It was economy.
It was economy. We were not flown first class, and I take offense to that.
Yo, recent experience flying economy as a big guy, fucking sucks. Fucking dick.
The one time I've had to fly, it was economy, and I got so lucky because
Bro, that shit.
every seat was filled, but the one in the person next to me never showed, and the people across the aisle from me never showed.
Oh, that shit is uncomfy.
So I was just like able to stretch. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. That was good. I was really lucky. I know that's never gonna happen again. All right.
Inside coat pocket. Remember that.
It's
They
all
keep a
just
photo
like
of like their wife and kids.
I don't want that. That doesn't do shit for me.
people
Well,
keep
what
physical
do you think
photos.
is more
You keep a
important?
physical photo?
Rich people do.
But like, that isn't gonna do shit for me. I want money.
But what matters more? Money which they can replace,
I can't.
family heirloom which they'll never get back.
Fucking John Willie, shut the fuck up.
You steal because it's necessary. He steals for pleasure. For him, it's all a game.
Riff raff.
Street rat. No.
Cool, but if I go to the store and I have a fucking photograph, they're gonna laugh at my goddamn face.
Yeah, fair enough.
I can't buy knives with this, Kite.
You don't need to buy knives. I have knives.
I can't use your knives.
The clown has plenty.
He doesn't do super well.
Share. Or don't. I can't control him.
He turns into a pair of
Exist.
nunchucks.
That's not what I wanted you to do right now.
That's all you get. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Okay. Eventually, you guys are like kind of going about in the hallway in between each of those rooms, talking, just hanging out, waiting for like something to happen. You know, there's going to be dinner tonight, and then tomorrow it's going to be more like fun stuff. And a woman appears in the hallway at the end of the hall where all of your rooms are located.
Is it haunted? She's like in a Victorian nightgown.
No, no, she's wearing like a very fine kind of like clearly like men's tailored like padded shoulders, right? But like she's wearing a fine business suit that's like a deep navy blue, and matching pants and very nice like business just like dress shoes. She has like short cut blonde hair, and she's like very clearly Caucasian. You'd probably guess she's like American.
Melissa?
Stop.
Do you think she's related to All Might too?
Probably.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody from America is related to All Might.
She has very striking gray eyes, like just stormy, dark gray eyes that still have this kind of like effervescent quality to them, almost like when the light hits them, they glow a little brighter than an eye reflecting light should. And she's probably in her mid to late 30s. But she stands at the end of the hall with her hands clasped in front of her, just waiting. And as soon as there's like more than two of you out in the hall at the same time, she just, excuse me, I was sent here to collect you when the five of you are ready. And you recognize her.
Yeah.
She's that reporter.
Oh, the one who. Oh, okay.
Megan Guiglione.
Yeah.
That's a fucking name.
Interesting.
And the new name for sex is.
Yeah, I hate that. Yes. It's just,
Megan Giglione.
sick dab.
Gross,
Very good.
thanks.
I've been sent to collect the five of you when you're ready.
Ready for what?
Ready for dinner.
To part
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm good for that.
Oh, okay, cool.
And she just kind of like takes a moment. Miss Ito, I believe we have met before.
We have. Been a while.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I believe I also saw you spray painting the exterior of the Todoroki residence in Shizuoka.
No, it was already spray painted when I got there.
Ah, yes. Okay. Well, you and your friends loitering about outside of Endeavor's house, which I can respect as a member of the press. No.
It is also my friend's house, so that's helpful.
Ah, yes, he is one of your classmates now, isn't he?
He is
The
indeed.
young Shoto Todoroki.
Yo, you just hang out in front of people's houses?
I usually go inside their
You
houses.
were there. Sorry. Yes.
And Drayton, thanks for the $20 for a 20 for 1.
Oh.
Next roll is a nat 1 with the tag with love from Manai.
Ha, joke's on you. I just won't roll anything.
Joke's on you, she's not even here.
Has anyone seen Manai recently? No. I'm crying. I'm fucking
Well,
crying.
she figured your quirk out, so.
Stop.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, she's come to collect you guys, but she just that familiar face. You've seen her before. Is it weird to you that you keep seeing her everywhere? Or, I mean, she's like a member of the Associated Press and a reporter for the Hero News Network.
I think it's a little weird, but it's not like... It's not setting off bells yet.
Okay, cool.
Just like, you know, she happens to cover a lot of the stuff for UA, so it's just kind of how it happens.
She's
Yeah.
just assigned.
Yeah.
She works at some big reporting firm, and she's just assigned to your class, basically. At
Yeah,
this point.
you know,
She works
they're
for
like-
one of the people who...
Yeah.
One of the businesses owned by one of these rich fuckers
One of the mini.
at this resort.
No, like I want to keep up on UA, and she's like, okay, so...
Mm-hmm. Yes, so she collects you guys, and as you guys are kind of going through the long halls of this location, she explains to you. So, I'm sure you are wondering why the winners of a relatively obscure augmented reality game have all been brought together here at this estate. And I wanted I was charged with bringing you up to speed on things. So, this meeting, somewhat akin to what I believe Westerners would refer to as the Bilderbergs, which is kind of an outdated thing from the earlier 21st century.
Bilderberg's workshop.
This meeting being held at this estate later this week is an important kind of economic summit where many different organizations and businesses and corporate entities get together to talk about the state of the Japanese market and what can be done to improve the economy and, well, I don't need to explain economics to you guys. I'm sure you're going to cover it at some point.
I heard
But
this one before. I think it was a mistake coming here.
there was an initiative.
So like no timeshare, right? We're hard no on the timeshare.
I don't got money for a timeshare anymore.
Hard no on the timeshare.
There was an idea that we wanted to get younger people involved in the process, not just in the economics, but at least being aware and helping to spread awareness about the importance of cultivating this most vital facet of Japanese society.
Oh, it's such a timeshare.
And she says, the game was developed as a means of testing interest and exploring individuals who were creative, intelligent, capable, and determined.
Battery gets you nowhere.
I
Hey,
don't know.
is this like a Squid Games thing?
Don't do it. It's a pyramid scheme.
Are we getting gamed right now?
I'm not trying to flatter you, Miss.
Acai berries. Acai berries.
No. I'm just telling you that you met all of our criteria, being one of the most impressive players in the entirety of Japan, and I would like to note we had over 240,000 applicants.
Just an illegally blonde moment. What? Like it's hard.
You just zip around. You just use your portals to go
Yeah.
around the city and
You know,
collect
he's
cue
just like,
cards.
yeah, didn't you like join the team and then win the game for us in the first 9 days? And Kamakiri just like elbows him in the side.
It's like, dude, shut up. We're cool too.
Yeah.
You guys did a
We
good
got
chunk
shot
of work
at
for me.
too.
They did more than half of the work, but you swept the last of it so
Yeah.
fast. I didn't expect you to get it all of it that fast.
She's And she has an addictive personality.
She does.
Like-
That's what they were looking for.
Yeah.
She says, so, to alleviate any concerns, no, we're not trying to sell you anything, and we're not trying to hire you necessarily because you are still children. You have a lot of opportunity in front of you, and we know at the very least with your group, you are still attending a high school with a very specific career path in mind. And we don't want to pull you away from that. But we wanted to work with you. We wanted to educate all of you a little bit more about what we are doing here, and we wanted to see if perhaps any of you were willing, even in small ways, to help us accomplish this lofty vision for the
Brand
future of
licensing.
Japan. So there will be some discussions tomorrow. There will be a lot of kind of free stuff in it for you guys, both merchandise from some pretty big named companies. There will be some free testing where we will send you guys products for the next probably year or two, and you will be giving us feedback, and if things go well with all of our testing groups, including yourselves, then they will be released to the public. But then also, and I think you might find this most interesting yourselves as UA students and future pro heroes I'd like to note with very promising. He kind of looks at you, Kai, but also just at you. Kind of ignores the three guys from 1B.
They got shot at just like a week ago.
This isn't known super publicly.
It's kind of known.
It's kind of known.
Yeah, but I got hit, so I'm better.
You got the
I
scar.
killed someone.
You guys were like,
Sid was able to actually deflect it, but he's not cooler than
Yeah.
you guys were really
more
active
heroic to
top
take it.
8 at the UA Sports
Yeah.
Festival.
So was Sad.
I know.
Sad was right up
And
there.
he worked his ass off too.
Then, you know.
There will be certain opportunities for deals to be made here and for connections to be made between yourselves and certain individuals that are heads of various companies. Are you familiar with Detnaret?
I'm not familiar with that nerd.
Rolled knowledge, knowledge arcana. Nobility is also fine if it's higher.
24.
Okay.
Sucker.
You're not even roll. Oh wait, that's a nat one.
Oh, fuck!
I made it.
It's
Oh
a
my-
nat one.
You
I don't know shit.
like.
Sorry, I'm looking at feats.
I've heard the name before. It's somewhere in there, but I really have
Nobility
no
I've got.
idea. Sorry.
I'm
Thanks for
making
taking it for the team,
Excel spreadsheet.
God damn it.
fuckers. It's gonna be more than I know it.
I'm suffering from your choices, Kite.
Drayden's like, no!
It wasn't meant to be this way.
Drayden, we love you, Drayden. Thank
You missed. She's just like Job now.
He missed. Anyway, you've no idea what she's done. She's Detnaret is one of the top 4 support gear production companies in all of Japan.
Yeah, how could you not know that?
They provide
Honestly, though.
affordable support gear for heroes, and particularly heroes who are not quite as successful in their trades, people like sidekicks and temp workers,
But not us.
heroes who kind of bounce region to region and don't have an established kind of presence or following. Not everyone can have the means and money
Oh, I see. You're like
of Endeavor
they're
and
like
All
Puma.
Might.
You know, not
They are
quite
like
Nike,
Puma.
Not quite Nike.
But
It's still a brand.
we would equip them all the same, and we would equip them with the same technology at a more affordable price. One that we do not scalp, one that we do not artificially inflate. We give them what they need to protect Japan, and we give it to them as best we can. And these are the people that you will be meeting tonight at this dinner. Now, there's no pressure. They like you enough as it is, as long as you don't do anything terrible and kind of set yourselves back a bit. You're already in pretty high standing, to the best of my understanding. All right? So just present yourselves, you know, behave well enough, and I'm sure things will go well. And in a couple years, when you're pro heroes, or maybe even a little sooner, you know, those internships and work-study opportunities you always get at UA, maybe a little sooner than that, you guys might be getting in on some very sweet partnerships with personal, custom hero support. Also, there's going to be a marketing campaign, and you do not have to pose for the pictures, but We would appreciate it. Thank you very much. You and I would still love to do an interview with you one of these days. I know I emailed about you a very long time ago, but no pressure.
Sure.
All right?
Well,
Thank you. And you guys go. You guys go, go, go. The dinner is a bit of a blur, and there are many faces. You guys do shake hands with the leader of Detneret at one point. He's a tall, hulking figure of a man with broad shoulders, kind of Dorito-shaped, with very long, lanky limbs. He's got a long, kind of hooked nose, and a very noticeable kind of birthmark on his forehead, kind of almost Mikhail Gorbachev style. May he rest in peace.
Tim, we need to take him out. Kite, we're not on a mission.
Kill him!
The one to say
Kite.
Those some meaty hands.
Those are meat hooks and I want them.
Okay. Go through my notes.
Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Sounds like a really good show.
It was. Yeah.
Like, not just me.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not just you.
Where's my pants?
Yeah.
It's there.
But yes, the leader, kind of like leader of this whole group of economic, like these economically minded individuals, and the head of Detneret and its founder, his name is Rikia. He seems to be, very nice, but he doesn't like spend a lot of time talking to you guys. He's just busy. But he does go to shake each of your hands, and he gives you a little bit of a bow, and he just kind of looks over to you. Very impressive showing of self-defense technique. I understand that it was very frightening for you, and I apologize that a student should find themselves in such a situation, but may I say, you used your quirk in defense of yourself and others admirably.
When?
Which time?
And this is how you know he is going to be a great hero one day. Many say that great heroes have an incident once or twice in their youth when they are pushed to the limit of human tenacity.
You're running on what? 5?
3, 4. He's on 4. You, my friend, you show promise. You as well. Your performance at the UA Sports Festival was exemplary. I think your portal type quirk is exceptionally interesting, especially seeing as they are so rare in the modern day. I hope in the future that we have opportunities to work together. I hope that you enjoy your stay here at my resort for the next 2 days. I won't be seeing much of you myself. There's a great deal of business to attend to. But, meantime, enjoy yourselves. Get to know some of these lovely folks. There's some some happy faces here and there you can go speak to. There's no pressure for you to make friends and shake hands if you don't want to. You can just enjoy the food and keep to yourselves. But something tells me capable, enterprising young heroes like yourselves might just want to get in on the action. Yes?
Typically.
Wonderful. Well, I hope you enjoy the dinner and have a wonderful vacation. I will see you tomorrow. And yeah, he goes back to talking to some of the other people. You see this kind of dining hall that you guys have been brought into is just like many different tables scattered, and there's a long banquet table constantly served, being like worked by many servers. And there's probably like 100+ people in this room right now, including you see at some other tables, other groups of players. It looks like they brought in the top 4 teams throughout the country, and 2 of the other teams look to be people your age. And then the last team seems to be a mid-college age people, and they're like early to mid-20s. Yeah. You guys don't have to approach them, you don't have to talk to them, and like 1 or 2 of the teams don't look necessarily like super approachable and friendly. Some of them look like sweaty gamers. But at the very least, there are other people our age here. There's more than just these enterprising corporate leaders and such who want to give you free shit and use you for their marketing campaigns. Because I mean, it's pretty transparently. That's what this is.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, you get free shit out of it, right? We're not complaining.
Yeah, free shit.
That's good shit.
Weird business people. It's like I never abandoned the family. What?
We'll do 12s.
Ho ho! Off the feet trees for a second. 6.
3 below. 6. 3. Thank you.
63. That's not a funny number.
Yeah. Anything else at dinner, or are we just gonna sit it through and try to just get on to the more interesting stuff tomorrow?
Yeah. I'm just chill with these guys.
Yeah, I don't think I got
If
nothing.
the other guys aren't super approachable, and I
Devin
consider
flocking.
maybe the
Thanks
college
for
kids,
following.
but probably not.
Yeah, the college kids. The college kids seem cool enough. Interesting.
He's pretty mad.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they don't really come to like bother you guys too much, except that once or twice one of like the kids one of the young adults comes over to talk and just asks. There's a woman who comes to ask. You guys are from UA, right?
Nah.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, I thought I recognized you. Yeah. She bows to you just slightly. Miyako. And you are
Ito.
Ito?
Ryoko Ito.
Ito.
Kite.
Kite. Yes, I think I know of you. And these are, and she goes to meet like some of your friends and such. She goes to shake all their hands. Very nice to meet all of you. You guys were the first team, right?
Mm-hmm.
You guys were number 1. Very good. Yeah, we were.
He was number 1.
We were. I think we got 3rd. Yeah, we got 3rd. We were kind of grinding for it, and some of the guys were a little disappointed that we didn't get 1st place. But I'm just glad to be here, and yeah, it's nice to meet all of you. Tomorrow, I expect we're going to be spending a little more time with each other, but yeah. Have a good night, I suppose.
You as well?
Yeah, and then she kind of just like stops. She's like walking away and turns around back around. I wanted to say, I think you guys are really cool, and my brother wanted to get into UA when we were kids, and I know he worked really hard on that, and I know what he went through.
Oh, now it's a guilt trip.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And the fact that you guys were able to get in and that you guys can work so hard and be put through so much, I think that's amazing.
Thank you.
She just kind of like awkwardly like does like a double take and then leaves. And yeah, the rest of the dinner is all right. Kurohiro just like wanders around a bit because that's how he is. Kamakiri and Kaibara are not like the hyper social type, so they just sit with you guys the rest of the time. And at one point, Kamakiri is just like, so,
Also, side note, after that lady left, she was definitely like, okay, that's enough socializing.
that's absolutely enough socializing, yeah. Kamakiri's just like, so, when can we leave?
Are we at dessert yet?
Can we go back to our rooms and just hang out until no?
You guys have to share a room?
Probably.
No,
We all get individual?
we all got individual rooms.
She wouldn't know because she's the only girl, so she's like, oh, of course I have my
You're in
own
the
room.
same hallway as them.
Oh, okay.
It'd be so much funnier if there was just 4 dudes in a room.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
2 beds, though.
Yeah, 2 beds.
All right. Yeah. with everyone just kind of being like, yeah, we just feel like the kids in the corner. Like we're at the kids' table in the corner, and all the adults
never
are having
refilled the
dinner.
crayons either, so I'm a little grumpy.
We get through our awkward first
I
night
want the goldfish.
and go back to our rooms eventually. And the next morning, you guys do more working out at home. You lads start actually getting into it. Megan reappears the next day to take you guys from your quarters, not to the grand hall, but out to kind of this external balcony. This like very large balcony that overlooks the mountainside. Is there more interesting things starts to. As you guys get out into this space, none of the other groups of contestants are here. This is just the UA kids specifically. And you see there is that man you spoke to last night, Rikia, and a couple other individuals and a few people who look like they might be technicians and like support people. And there is a large metal just kind of platform set out in the center of this huge veranda that you have entered. In each corner, there's kind of this electrical like pylon looking thing. And off to the side, there's this suite of different computer screens and processing units. And it all seems like very technically intense. But there's just this huge digital mechanical platform out in the middle of this open space they brought you to. As soon as you guys arrive, the head honcho turns around and just, the contestants. I'm very glad to see all of you here.
Tournament arc.
We have before us an excellent opportunity to test one of our most intriguing developments at Detnaret yet, and we thought we would at least give the 5 of you the opportunity to perhaps experience it for yourselves, as you're not our first contest. They're not our first beta testers, but I think our first civilian testers. Let me show you the device.
Let me show you.
Yeah, he's this guy's got a lot on his brain constantly. He, like runs his hand like over his hair. You know, he has just like a lot of these like little tics. But as soon as he gets you to the screen, he just settles. He's like in his element, and he just like cracks his knuckles and he starts hitting keys, and he sets it up. This is an augmented reality. Familiar, yes? This is an augmented reality virtual combat simulator. So, if any of you were to step up onto the metal platform, and at that point one of the technicians gets up to the platform, and the 4 pylons in the corners kick into life.
Like some Yu-Gi-Oh bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they start projecting these just like 3-dimensional, featureless, just like colored shapes of like red, orange, greens, of just humanoids that appear. Very good. The demonstration is going. Oh, so anyway, if any of you were to step out into the platform, we would generate these sort of hollow avatar-esque figures. There are sensors placed on the there'd be sensors placed upon your person, and this would permit you to train in a fully simulated environment with dynamic villains and foes, with a programmable and customizable range of different abilities and strategies. All of this would be completely accessible to the user going in, so that before you'd enter, you could program it to use perhaps a specific style of quirk or a certain type of combat. Maybe you have a preference for speed or strength that you are training to fight against. And of course, all of this training simulation is 100% harm-free. As soon as you have soon as you have been struck by the
criminal,
by the avatars in the simulation, information will be transferred to your processors, and you'll feel like a slight kind of tingling shock. It really just amounts to a vibration, no real pain, but it is enough that you know, I've been hit, and I've been hit here, in this spot. it is reactive, it is dynamic, and most importantly, it is a way for heroes and other emergency personnel to train for dangerous situations without putting their lives in real danger. Now, I do not mean to speak ill of the prestigious and respected UA, but it is known that the teaching methods they have there have in the past proven problematic due to the nature of the combat drills that they perform. And it is known that their robots have on occasion caused serious harm to students.
Only the ones that aren't good enough.
Yes, true. It can be said that if their aptitude with their quirks and their martial discipline is not up to snuff, that perhaps they should not have thrown their gauntlet in the ring as it is. But there's no reason that lives should be put on the line to make this discovery. Technology like this is coming into the world today. Would any of you like to try it?
You're looking at me.
100% harmless. There's not a single thing up on that platform that could hurt you.
Bro, Kamakiri's got to be like
problem.
super into that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kamakiri's really-
I think it's part of the problem, though. I feel like we need to feel some of that fear.
Kaibara and Kamakiri like instantly volunteer, both of them. You just, do we have two? Why send one in it? Why don't we send two and program it for level 4?
I'm just gonna fall dead the second they hit that place.
Yeah.
The sensors just.
Yeah, they just put like sensors on their like each section of their bodies, some on their thighs, calves, arms, everywhere. And as soon as they've hooked them up to this suite of different wireless sensors, they step up on the platform, and he asks them what kind of preference for opponents they would like. Kamakiri says,
Human.
I want a large array of quick enemies with close range attacks. And Kaibara just takes like an instant and he says,
Waifus.
no, it's not. Kaibara, like he's already starting to rotate.
This is just combat
He's already
VR?
rotating his
Oh,
arms and
okay.
hands into action, and he says instantly, "Give me the biggest enemy you got."
Still fighting against Zhao.
He's still fighting against Xiao. At that point, a massive, just like
Blood
bruiser of a
time.
9 foot tall human form
Yeah.
appears, and on the other
Xiao.
side, there is like a squad of 5 different, very lithe, kind of agile dancer shape. Again, no like real color definition, just humanoid shapes projected by the system, and they all are just like a uniform color. And as soon as the guys get into training, it pops off. They start jumping around. They use their quirks. When they land disabling or lethal blows, the avatars explode in a burst of pixels, and they vanish. And as they do battle with these, the guys really get into it, and Rikia just keeps summoning more. Kaibara works on it. Kamakiri, he's in his natural state and just this driven ferocity. And for the time just burns by. No one's really sure how long it's been, but eventually they both start to get a little exhausted, and he calls the simulation. Excellent work. Bravo. Excellent indeed. And would any of the other 3 of you like to test this device?
See, the problem is that my quirk changes shapes a lot. So the sensors are probably going to fall off.
No, we would not need to put any sensors on the weapon itself. The suite of cameras and other microsensors built into the pylons and the data table itself will detect when you make physical contact with the avatars. The only sensors necessary are the ones we place on you to ensure there is 0 latency between the avatars hitting you and registering with the network.
You fucking loser. Get with the times.
I don't know things.
The avatars are simulated. They'll know when you've hit them. You are real, and having you interface from the other direction is perhaps the tiniest bit more complicated. Besides, we thought it might be helpful to users for them to know, due to the sensors input, when and where they've been hit.
Yeah, fair enough. Fuck it, right? When in Rome? Are we in Rome?
Nope.
Decidedly not.
Not even close. Give it a try.
Yeah, I'll go for it.
Excellent. Ito, you want in? Or are you just gonna let Kite?
Yeah, she'll let Kite do it. She's
Fair.
not really her. I mean, that physical combat stuff isn't her thing. It's not gonna.
Kite. Yes, for your input. What kind of enemies do you want to face and how?
I
Want one tough guy you could go at, or do you want a group of weak enemies you can fail on?
let's just go for the group. That didn't work out well for me last time.
Okay. Yeah, close range?
Sure.
Yeah, he summons in a group, just a squad of several avatar enemies who all just kind of like have these animations of like they're kind of getting ready to go. They're like cracking their necks and they're flexing their joints, and one or two of them are like making things with like quirk powers you think is like them creating fire. It's like, okay, they really got it.
Mm.
And then they come at you. Guys, when we come back from our 5-minute break, we're going to cut back to Shizuoka and see what the other two lads are up to for the weekend.